Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Munoz for math. Today we're on page 87 of your student journal, so please turn to 87. And our objective or our goal today is, today I will compare the height of two objects by using a third object. Today we're actually going to do exactly what we did yesterday. So yesterday we practiced this. And the only thing that we talked about with our steps yesterday is that it says to put the objects in order from shortest to tallest. And remember, yesterday I talked to you about sometimes you're not going to do shortest to tallest though. Sometimes we're going to do tallest to shortest. So we're going to have to look for step one about what our question's asking us. And then remember, we're going to compare the first object to the second object. And then we're going to compare the second object to the third object. And then indirectly, we're going to compare the first object to the third object. And we can use this to help us if we need to remember those steps. Now, since I did this with you yesterday, today we're going to probably go a little bit quicker, but I still can go back to this to help me. So what does this look like? Okay, so let's look at my first problem. And late boys and girls, I picked up my red pen, which means you can put down your pencil right now because you're just going to watch me. Okay, so here's my first problem. And I'm going to be comparing a squirrel, a tent, and a tree. So let's look at my question words. In my question word, I see shorter, shorter, and shorter, which means they want me to find the shortest. So of my objects, what's my first shortest? My squirrel. What's my second shortest? My tent. And what's my third shortest? My tree. Okay, so I'm going to start with my squirrel. The squirrel is shorter than the tent. Okay, then I'm going to say the tent is shorter than the tree. And then I'm going to go back here and say, therefore, the squirrel is shorter than the tree. So here they give us those numbers, which sometimes, boys and girls, which gets a little tricky, but I just maybe like to go, the squirrel is shorter than the tent is shorter than the tree, therefore the squirrel is shorter than the tree. Let's try another one of those. Okay, in this problem, I'm going to be comparing a soda bottle, a cup, and a bowl. Okay, so let's look at our problem. Our problem, I see the word taller, taller, and taller, which means they want me to start with my tallest. So my soda bottle is my tallest, my cup is my second tallest, and my bowl is my third tallest. Okay, so let's look at our problems now. So I'm going to start with my tallest. So the soda bottle is taller than the cup. And the cup is taller than the bowl. Okay, now we can go back. Therefore, the soda bottle is taller than the bowl. So if I look at my steps, boys and girls, I first compared the first one to the second one, which it told me to do. Then I compared the second one to the third one, because the cup is second and the bowl is third, which it told me to do right here. Then I compared the first one to the third object, which is the soda, to the bowl, which it told me to do right here. So you could use these steps if you need to. Okay, let's try some together, boys and girls. So I'm going to put down my red pen and grab my green pen. And let's turn to page 88 together. Okay, so in page 88, what do I see? I see a barricade. This is something that you might see in a street if they were doing construction, a stop sign, and a street sign. And in my problem, I see the words shorter, shorter, and shorter. So I'm going to find my shortest one first, my second shortest one, and my third shortest one. Okay, and we're going to start with our first one then. Ready? The barricade is shorter than the stop sign. Okay, then my next one is the stop sign is shorter than the street sign. Okay, therefore the barricade is shorter than the street sign. And that one might confuse you the most, the way you compare the first one to the third object. Okay, let's try another one, boys and girls. Oh, sorry, I almost dropped my book. Okay, so this time, let's look at our objects. Our objects are a bookshelf, a table, and a lamp. And my problems say taller, taller, and taller. So I'm going to start with my tallest, and then my second tallest, and my third tallest. Okay, so ready? I'm going to start with my tallest. The bookshelf is taller than the table. The table is taller than the lamp. Okay, therefore we're going to go all the way back to the first one. The bookshelf is taller than the lamp. Because remember that last one, they want you to compare the first object to the third. Okay, so boys and girls, today you're going to try these on your own now. So you're going to turn the page and you're going to do page 90. You're going to turn the page again and do 91 and 92, 93 and 94, 95 and 96, and then even 97. You have quite a lot to try. Have a good afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.